Science has created a monster. So this build on this level 12 character can get you to a funny place where you can create some really weird weapons that are really overpowered that deal a ton of damage, especially considering how low my level is. And it basically does more damage than if I were to go into combat perks. But we need special projects for a specific weapon. And that weapon is the Coachmen. Now, when you get special projects on the Coachmen, you can get Hornet Nest ammo, which is a series of explosions. Now, I have, so with high powered and Hornet Nests, with no ballistics perk at all, no shotgun certification perk, I'm 140 damage. When I get shotgun cert, when I get ballistic, when I get explosion, because this is an explosive weapon, I'm going to scale the damage insanely, easily into the end game. Also, this just happens to have Furious, so I deal more damage every time I hit. And it also has Med Theft, a chance that humans drop extra medic packs on death. So this could be any Coachman, but the base damage of 140 is quite high, considering I'm only level 12. Now, if I were to start investing in combat perks, so let's say I get like Ballistics 2, Shotgun 2, and then I start getting like Demolitions, this would be pretty cracked. Spend 3 more points. Oh, I guess I just need, so I could get Ballistics 3 and then Demolitions, so that way I can just scale Ballistics in general and just not funnel myself into shotguns, because I also use a handgun with this build. But let me show you the damage difference. So this is a 300 damage shotgun, my primary weapon. 300 damage, slug shots, high powered. Here is an Ashta, level 10. So let's shoot him right in the face. So we did like 25% of his health as damage. All right, so let's reload the safe, because Sarah is helping us, even though I don't want her to. And we'll just use the other weapon. We'll just see what kind of result we get. 140 damage cluster bomb attack. Let's see what kind of damage we're looking at. We can get a little bit closer too, because obviously it's a shotgun. All right, that was a crit, but it just one-shot it. Dude, this thing is insane. I don't know if the clusters also deal bonus damage. It seems to be the case, but I just one-shot this dude. Now that's with a crit. Here, let me see if I can get a non-crit. I think I've created a monster. I think I've turned the Coachman from a decent shotgun, an early game, into an end game ready monster that can scale with explosives. So let's try to not get a crit. It's random from what I understand, right? Like the crits are RNG. Headshots are not though. All right, let me make sure I have good line of sight on him so I can see I'm shooting him directly. All right, a crit again. It seems to just completely destroy it. I'll try shooting it from far away this time just to see. You can shoot it fast too, like you can unload both of those shots immediately. You don't have to like delay. So you basically have 2 kills loaded. It's a pretty beautiful weapon in that the explosions are awesome. Alright, Ashta. I keep just critting it. I keep just crit one-shotting it. A 300 damage headshot with slug rounds did 25%. This thing is one-shotting it. So the damage is kind of misleading in a way. It says the damage is low, lower than this, but it seems to be the case that the Hornet Nest rounds are absolutely cracked, and you do need to get special projects to get internal weapon mods 3. So you're gonna need, I think, weapon engineering 3. Might as well get 4. You might need 4, but you definitely need special projects 1. So here's like the build I did. I did research method max out. I started in Professor just to get 3 points in science so I could quickly unlock weapon engineering to forge better weapons. And then I got spacesuit design. I'm starting to max that out so that I can get cracked, you know, spacesuits that are pretty overpowered. And then, of course, I just needed this just to get the Hornet's Nest. So this is the build, though. And I'm going to stop using grenades because it seems to just one-shot everything I attack with it. I'll test this weapon more, but it does more damage than a 300. This is on very hard mode, by the way. I only play on very hard mode. So on very hard mode, this weapon one-shots an Ashta Now before when I shot it and I didn't get the crit, it two-shot it, but it did 75% of its HP. So that's a lot of damage. Let's see if we can find another thing just to wrap up. Let's find more enemies. We'll head over towards here. There's probably some stuff over here to fight. Aquila has higher gravity, so you burn through your like meter faster for sprinting, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. This will probably one-shot, right? Yeah, we're basically just blowing everything up. The other thing that's crazy about this is that this uses the same ammo. It doesn't even use new ammo. So if I go to the weapon, it still just uses caseless shell, which is cheap and common. So it uses dirt cheap ammo and basically just completely blows everything up you shoot it with. Let's see if there's a thing over here. I think this is that autonomous robot zone. So there's nothing hostile over there. I can still shoot the robots though, just to test, to see how much damage it does. I tried to create this on other save files, but I didn't have the science investment. It seems that science is just worth it. Oh, we got these guys. Spacer. Oh, here we go. Some spacers. Make sure I line my shot up. Just blow them up immediately. Oh yeah, this is overpowered. This is OP. There's no way. You can just shoot at their here. Let's see. Yeah, with a lot of health. Let's shoot them at range. I think I'm hitting the cover. Let's get behind that cover. Did that just one-shot him through all his health bars? This is a crazy weapon. I think this is a monster. There's no way this isn't. Got some cool... Oh, nice. That's not bad. Plus 40 carry capacity. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I've created a monster here, and it only is going to get better as you enter endgame, because what you do, get ballistics 4 to increase the range and the damage of it, because it's still a ballistic weapon, and then get explosives, demolition, so throwing grenades. Explosions have a larger radius. This will make it, you know, explode in a larger area. Explosives deal more damage, reduce damage taken, and then double the bonuses. So then you get 50% larger area, 50% more damage, 50% damage reduction. So if you shoot it close, you'll take less damage. So this is like the long term, but this is the short term. You immediately unlock it. Early game, the game isn't that bad on very hard mode. So late game, if enemies start to become like health spongy, this thing seems to just demolish anything I shoot it with. And 50% more damage from this. And also it scales, if you need to scale the damage even further, you can get shotgun cert, so you can get 30% damage from this with chance to stun. After killing, you get 30% from this and then a range increase. You get 50% damage increase from this, so you get 110% damage increase. And then you can also get things like armor penetration. You can get like rapid reload if you want. You can get marksman, so you can get like more crits. You can get armor pen. So like this is completely scalable into the end game, and basically each shot should either almost kill or kill a target. So definitely have fun with this weapon. Personally, I really like the Coachmen, so this makes me pretty happy that I get to be able to use it, you know, in a high-end setting. So that's pretty sick. I like the blue laser. It has a nice little sight there. But this is pretty cool. This is a pretty good build. Highly recommend it. Very fun. Does tons of damage. Let's check out the self-damage. Let's see how much self-damage we deal. I'll heal to full. I'll probably die here. Let me save this, actually. Let's check the self-damage. That's one thing to see. Oh! I die immediately. All right, so do not shoot things that are near you. Or you will explode. So be a little careful. Maybe run a second shotgun for like point blank. Let's see the self damage at like this range. All right, so around this range. Now keep in mind when you get the bigger radius, you'll have to be like here. But dude, this thing is cracked. Oh my god, this is amazing. Let's see if we can get her in a down state. Dang, she tanked that though. Let's try a second one. All right, so 2 shots gets her down. She takes a lot of damage too, so that's actually pretty decent. All right, definitely like and subscribe if you enjoyed this or found this useful. This has become my new favorite weapon, and I'll see you in the future. Peace.